Hey, happy Friday, everybody. It is the weekend. Let me just take a sip of my coffee and we'll get right to it. So, I'm going to do two things today. We're going to do Financial Fridays first, and then I'm going to do the Witchy Box haul for all of you. So, what happened this week in finances and the crypto world? Well, first I want to bring this story to light. So this week, the Chinese police arrested 21 people in a $54 million United States USDT. That's what coin is that? That is the Tether coin. Money laundering probe. What they were doing is they were purchasing this stable coin, and then they were going and selling it on a thing called WeChat and inflating the dollar and inflating it. So that is one thing that has happened this week. Let me go to my crypto news here. Now, country of Kuwait, is prohibiting any crypto payments and investments in mining. So there's that. Uh, let's see. Binance Labs invests 10 million in Radiant Capital to support expansion of other chains. So Radiant Capital is a DeFi lending protocol. And this will benefit from a $10 million investment from Binance Labs to make it simpler for its consumers to lend and borrow money across several blockchains. FTX users are potentially targeted in phishing scams as a claims deadline approaches. This is going on to say that several users of the insolvent cryptocurrency exchange have potentially received phishing emails after receiving a reset password request via the exchange's official email support. Let me go to the full newsletter. You could get all this information on CoinMarketCap. That's where I get my information. It comes every morning, probably about 5 a.m. in the morning. But yes, if you have dealt with FTX and you're getting emails about resetting your password, it is a scam. Um, I have no trust in that company, even if it does relaunch. Hey, Kapui, how are you? And there was a couple other things I wanted to tell you about, but it's not coming from here. I got to go into another site. Okay, so this was from a couple of days ago, but Chainlink, which is a crypto, pops about 15%, and XRP loses steam, and Bitcoin goes back down to 29K. And they're going to fluctuate. The bull run isn't actually getting ready to take place until 2024. So, yes, XRP is up to about what? Right now it's 78 cents. The other day it was at 86 or 84. Um, Whether it fluctuates or not, for those of us who have bought XRP when it was under 10 cents a share, like myself, doesn't really hurt me when it drops to 70 cents per se. If you didn't know, as of yesterday, you are all on FedNow currency. You don't know it, you don't realize it yet, your banks haven't said anything, but you're on it. And I think about the 26th, they're going to start doing a currency buyback from all of us. I don't think it will, it'll take longer in the rural areas than it will in the cities, but there's going to be some sort of a money buyback. My best advice, Bitcoin's at 29,000. If you have money, throw your money into Bitcoin because it is a currency. XRP too, it is a currency. So throw your money into the currencies. The best way to get at the government is to not use their money. Don't use their shitty effing money. Exchange it for Bitcoin. Exchange it for other things. Put money on a credit card. $1,000 to pay bills. You get a Bitcoin debit card, but best way to show the government you're not going to use their Fed now is to not use it. That's just my opinion. But that is in full effect. And I do apologize. I'm not wearing any makeup. I haven't worn makeup in weeks. There is no point in wearing any because it's going to be about 105 here today. And so it'll just melt off. And so there's really no point in me wearing any. So I do apologize for the way I look, but it is what it is. I'm just not going to wear any. The hell with it. And right now, as I'm looking at the markets, it's. Let me go to Coinbase a minute. Hold on. Trade. So yes, this was a good week for a great many of us. The one I would really keep an eye on, and if you haven't invested in any crypto yet, this is really one that a lot of investors are thinking is going to go to the moon in some ways, and that is XLM. Let me find it on here. Stellar Lumens, XLM. It is at 16 cents a share right now, and that is actually still very reasonable. Stellar Lumens is like the silver of crypto. It runs, when you go and you click on Stellar Lumens, it will tell you, at least on Bitcoin, it is going to tell you what that coin runs alongside with very well. So, for example, Stellar Lumens, their price correlation correlates. Now, according to this, it's, I think it changes all the time, but like it's saying it correlates with Near Protocol. It does correlate with XRP. In fact, let me go to XRP. Hold on. Bear with me, kids. All right, XRP, price correlation, Stellar Lumens, Kasama, Hedera, Polygon. Those are all the ones I own. So they run in accordance with each other. So they moves together, and it has a percentage, usually about 89% for Stellar Lumens, about 65% for Hedera or H-bar, and that's another one if you're looking to get into some crypto and you are not all of us want to buy crypto at 30 grand a share. Who has that kind of money? Hedera, 5 cents a share. And so that getting in on them when they're at pennies on the dollar is just chef's kiss, in my opinion. I don't know how else to put it. You guys might break 90 this weekend. Well, I'm looking at the weather. Next week, it drops into the 90s again, but I have to either get on here earlier in the mornings. I can't really do anything live online because it's so hot. The internet messes up. I'm trying to do readings for people, and it's just so hot that, like yesterday, I was trying to send something to someone, and it took so long for me to send something because it's so hot. And that's just here. I'm actually lucky I live where I live because I'm up in the mountains. So Phoenix doesn't cool down. We cool down in the evening. So it may be 103 right now, but come 8 o'clock tonight, it's going to drop down into the 70s. Nice cool mountain breeze. Phoenix doesn't get that. You can have that place. Oh my God. No, thank you. Sorry. I have a cat sitting here and I'm trying to like toggle around everything. Okay, back to crypto. And that's pretty much it for the news for crypto. Like I said, I wanted to let you know Fed now is in full effect. Um, I'm just kind of looking to see if I've covered everything that I wanted to cover with crypto. There is a thing on here. Let me see if I can copy it for you so you can see where I get my information from. So, last time I was on here, I was talking about going to the movies. Okay. And so my daughter says to me, please don't give QAnon any of your money, Mom, please. And I started doing some more research about it. Now, I still want to see that movie, not just because I want to see it, but I did kind of do my own research on that. And the guy that, even though Mel Gibson is the director, he is not in the movie. And my understanding is uh, the guy that is in the movie is very much deep into QAnon. And I did say there are always layers of truth. However, I've caught QAnon in so many lies and such bullshit. Here's a perfect one. So back in 1998, 1999, now when was that? When JFK Jr.'s plane went down. When was that? Late 90s, 99. Okay, JFK Jr. was thinking about making a run for president. Okay, and the conspiracy theory back then was that the Bush crime family, as they called it, took him out. Okay, fast forward 20 years later, and it's the same conspiracy theory, except they've changed things, they've changed names. So now the conspiracy theory is that JFK Jr. was assassinated by the Clintons, but the Clinton she wasn't running in 2000. It was George W. Bush that was running for president. I think Hillary was the senator at the time. So there's that, and then there's the whole Pizzagate thing where that never happened. So here's the thing with QAnon. They have it in their head that there is a political party, the Democrats and the liberals, that are a bunch of pedophiles. But in reality, those who throw stones at glass houses now, if you go and do your own research, it is available on Google. Okay. And go and do your own research. You will find that many um, people that are involved with QAnon are also very religious. And those are the biggest freaks of all, are the pedophiles that hide behind a cross and a Bible. Just Google clergy and what's happened in the last 2 years. It's enlightening. So I still want to see the movie, but I'm not going to give QAnon any money. So I'm going to turn into a pirate. Arr. Anyway, I will see it and I'll give you my feedback on it when I do. But um, my understanding is there's a lot of controversy on TikTok about it too. And like I said, there's always certain layers of truth to things. Sex trafficking with children and human trafficking is not a liberal democratic thing. It is a humanitarian thing, and it's the Republican Matt Gaetz. He's a perv. He's a perverted pedophile. Uh, he's a Republican. So it doesn't matter what party you're from. It doesn't matter what religion you practice. If you abuse children, you deserve the fuckery that comes with that. I don't give a shit what party you're from or what religion. If you are in the clergy and you draw a blind eye to this shit, you are part of the problem. If you are in government and you draw a blind eye to this, you are part of the problem. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that today. It is Friday. I want to have fun. I did a little Financial Friday. There's not much to talk about in Financial Fridays. Um, I did post something from Coach JV on my website, not my website, on here last night. If it's one of the most important things you watch that video that he made last night. And in the video, it's called Wake the Fuck Up. Listen to him because he's preaching truth right there. And he explains it so much better than I do, you know? Anyway, moving on from Financial Fridays, it is my Witchy box haul. And this is all about August 1st is coming. So that's Lammas for a lot of people who are pagans. It's the first harvest of the year. Certainly not the last. It's all about corn dollies and the traditions that go with the corn dolly. And of course, she sent me a lovely corn dolly that I'm going to put on my altar for the harvest season. And like I said, this is one of the first harvests. And yes, if you look closely, I'm going to try and do this. There are 3 stones sitting inside her belt. Oh. I believe one is citrine. I'll have to look at the others. Let me get my handy dandy instructions going here. I'm getting ready to go on here. I've done her stars before, but I'm going to need to do them again, and that is the stars of Marjorie Taylor Greene. If there is any human being that is suppressed sexually, it is Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's all I'm going to say. That lady and all of her stars. Now, I made this comment the other day, and one of the people in my family who is part of the LGBTQIA community says, fuck no, we don't want her. Throw her ass back. But Marjorie Taylor Greene has a lot of masculine energy in that chart. And that's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say for now on that subject. A lot of masculine energy there. I always think of Austin Powers, where in Austin Powers he used to say, she's a man, baby. Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's all I'm going to say. I think the cat's laying on my magnifying glass. Hold on. A handcrafted 3-stone corn dolly. This is from the Witch's Moon exclusive. This is Spirit of the Harvest. Let's see. The corn dolly represents the spirit of the harvest. I just said that. I'm trying to find what stones are in there. Smoky quartz, citron, and carnelian. Those are the 3 stones that are in the lovely corn dolly. All right, I'm so sorry, pepperoni. All right, up next is some incense. This is called Olaban's Smoke. My kids already got into them. I could see. I could tell. It smells very nice. I keep saying I'm going to cancel, but I don't. Um, Hold on. I am slow. I'm not sure what kind of incense those are. You know, this lady, when she does her boxes, she changes the names of the incense into something fancy, but it's yet so simple. Let's see, the Olaban smoke ritual incense is, it doesn't say, it just says the smoke. This ritual incense stick is used for to promote healing and protection and help with past traumas. So there's that. Sorry, this is very hard to do with a cat sitting here. And then you get these little spirit of the harvest, and it just kind of tells you. This is a little card that tells you about like this is the some of the different goddesses. Okay, so we're having a battle here in my house right now. Like I said, it's 103. So the outdoor cat has to be brought in during the day. He's sitting right here with me. But he is mortal enemies with the big fat black cat. They hate each other, but I think they're related. And so there's scratching going on at my door. Sometimes you'll see a paw sticking out. But so yeah, if you hear the door moving back and forth, that's because they all want in here. They want to attack the pepperoni. And this is just talking about different gods and goddesses of the harvest season. A little harvest prayer. Fruits of thy labor, salt. Let me see, because that I have a good nose for sandalwood. I think you're right. Yeah, no, I could smell it. You're right. There is some sandalwood in there. It's a blend. She doesn't say what's in it, so it's probably her own make and her own blend. This is something I'm actually looking forward to. It's one of my favorite teas. She sent me a harvest chai, and I love when she sends these with these natural little tea bags. Chai tea is one of my favorite teas. I like it hot. I like it iced. Um, it's just one of my favorites. And then the little spell or the little tarot card of the month, which is release the creative genius within. Very nice. And then she's got some herbs here, some garden sage, little Lammas blessing, and the Lammas harvest candle. Already dressed and whatnot. Very beautiful for the Lammas season, but I am, what is it today? So next, I'm probably going to do one more month of this box, and then I'm going to switch over to the Inked Goddess. Only because I want to switch it up a little, and Inked Goddess is a little cheaper as well, and I'm trying to save a little bit of money, but still get these ritual boxes as well. But yes, it's all about the corn dolly. Just so you know, the corn dolly, like I said, represents the spirit of the harvest. In general, corn refers to both the American maize and the European cereal crops called corn, whether wheat, barley, etc. So corn dollies can be made from the last remnants of any crop. So it doesn't necessarily. Yes, I love chai. It's one of my favorite teas. Um, Chai, like in the winter, chai with some cinnamon and some honey and some warm almond milk. Yum, yum. So you can make these yourself, and you don't have to use corn. Like I said, like the little thing said, it's what remnants you have of your harvest. It could be barley, it could be rye, it could be anything really. It's just corn is the staple here in the United States, I guess. So, but that is your Witchy box haul. So, let's see. What was I going to say? I think I covered it all. Trying to think. Like I said, I had to get on here before noon because once noon hits, internet doesn't work very well. Even when I recorded the Dragon's energy, it just was kind of, I have no control over that. I'm noticing things are getting weirder and weirder with the internet. Don't you find it strange that our Congress was just given these special phones in case they lose internet so that they can all communicate with each other? We don't have those special phones. What the hell is going on? What do they know that we don't? I just posted on TikTok. I'll post it on YouTube. The tarot for the weekend is just a general tarot pull. Kapui, would you like me to pull a tarot for you before I go, hon? It's from the Rider-Waite. I'm just going to give them a good shuffle, but I will put that tarot reading up for you guys. Like I said, I put it on TikTok, but I did not put it on YouTube. I'm just waiting for her to say yes. All right, Kapui. Well, I pulled one anyway for you. Knight of Wands. Okay. I am pulling wands like left and right today. It is definitely wands energy. For some reason, there is when we pull wands, it's all about action, taking that action. So, anytime you're dealing with the uh, Knight of Wands, you're actually dealing with some kind of a big move possibly coming up. Not necessarily you moving, but you're making a big move. Uh, it could be, how can I put this? There's a way I want to say this. Hold on. It's about physical pursuits. You're pursuing something that might be a new job. You might be getting a travel opportunity, newfound ambition. This is a headstrong card. It can rule Sagittarius in some way. So maybe there's a Sag out there you're working together with. But it's about big moves and moving forward. It's very fiery. Um, what else can I say about this card? Sometimes it can be about sowing your wild oats as well. You could. I'm sorry. I bet you could, honey. We all could use a magic wand from time to time. But that is your card for the weekend. Is short and sweet today because I've got some readings to finish up. I have to work tomorrow. I've been on a 2-week vacation. I haven't done a damn thing except clean up around the house and garden. My daughter's graduation, that was the main event. I'm going to be doing a lot of work on Patreon this weekend, so keep your eye on that. I'm going to be finishing up a tarot series. Okay, well, there you go. That might be it then. But yeah, Knight of Wands. A lot of wands today. In fact, like I said, I'll post the YouTube video. Do it right now. A lot of wands. So those of you out there in the crypto world, don't freak out. It's up, it's down. I'm not that upset. Here's some news. McDonald's debuts McNuggets Land in the Sandbox. The Sandbox is a crypto. I'm just double checking. XDC is another crypto you wanna invest in. It's like at 3 cents a share right now. 4 cents a share. It's gone up. But everything is down. Please remember, the one thing I'm going to leave with today about crypto is this. It's not like the stocks in any sense of the way. And what I mean by that is the stocks close. They're closed on weekends. They shut down at 5 o'clock. Crypto is 7 days a week, 24 hours. It's nonstop. It never ends. It doesn't. I do see little lulls that happen, and sometimes the price drops fairly low during the morning hours here in the United States, but once the evening comes around, they pop back up. But remember, we're going into this kind of a world. None of this waiting 3 days for your payment. It will be peer-to-peer, person-to-person. Oh, and that is the other thing I want to announce. On my website, I have added cryptocurrency payment. So if you decide you want to purchase readings or product from me, just go down to the payment options, and I believe it's called Thrive, something like that. It is a crypto payment platform, different from PayPal. I still take Visa and MasterCard, but you have the opportunity to use your crypto. And I personally prefer getting paid in crypto. I prefer digital currency over American dollar. So there's that. So check it out. If you are into crypto and you want to do purchases with me through crypto, I've made it so you can do that. I'm also working on getting a Web3 site up. It's not going to be Astrology Witch. There's another person that has that, and even though I've LLC'd it, I could come after her if I wanted, but I'm not that kind of person. It's ridiculous. I've been doing astrology probably a lot longer than she has. Not that she's not good, but there is someone else on this platform that calls herself the Astrology Witch. I don't know if she's on YouTube. I know she's on Facebook and she does streaming on there and whatnot. But I'm going to be getting a new platform through Web3, and it'll just be Astrostrega. I think that's all I have today. Kapui, I hope you have a good weekend. Stay cool. It's warm. We're all hot. All of you out there, short and sweet today, and I will see you guys in a couple of days, probably Monday or Tuesday. So all of you out there, ciao. Have a good weekend. Kapui, bye.